Hello. All right. Before we get started again, a little bit of a story time. I'm not actually sick anymore. I feel a lot better from yesterday. But yeah, I'm kind of running on like 3 hours of sleep. I actually have an energy drink right now because I have to stay up for 6 more hours, and it is 11 p.m. and I've been up since, God, I think it was like 8:30 a.m. today, and it's just not good. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But I fell asleep roughly 5:30 last night, so I only got a couple hours of sleep, so I'm pretty wiped out. And I'm not gonna lie, if I wasn't streaming tonight, if I didn't actually plan a stream tonight, I would be asleep right now. 100%, even though I work tomorrow, which is not good. So, I was gonna play Dark Souls, but about like 3 hours ago, I was like, you know what? I don't think I have the coordination to even remotely get anything done in that game, so that's gonna end up being next week. I'm just gonna push that off until next week, and it's fine, because I still remember where to go and all that stuff. Probably. But, yeah, it's gonna be fine, probably. Anyway, so I figured, what's something that can keep me awake? What did I play yesterday? I played this, and I was talking a lot, and it was easy for me to keep talking so that I would be staying awake and all that, even though I don't think I was that tired yesterday. But yeah, so this is likely gonna have a easier time keeping me up. Anyway, all right, story time done. We can get into it now. This will only probably be a couple hours though. Okay, let's go. Let's see. I don't remember what happened last time, so it should be. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I remember. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay, then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh, man. Fish girl? Yeah, let's go, fish girl! Oh, Aqua, fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Hypno. She's kind of into me, I can tell. Also, if you hear like dinging in the background, I don't think it'll pick up on the mic, but that's my phone. I have it at a low volume though, so you shouldn't be able to hear it. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Hypno. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. All right, cup of tea with, what is this? Mint. Very interesting. With lemon and cinnamon. Oh, there's the text. Russian tea. Interesting. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew. I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from the community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, what? That's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Bulb, bulb, bulb. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. Sorry. This is actually important that I message back. Okay, sorry. It's... I might have to pause every here and there to message back to people that are messaging me right now. But, so I'm gonna apologize profusely right now. But I'm still gonna be playing, so don't worry. I said you haven't left. I was just joking. Oh. That would be crazy. Why? No. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Hypno. Breaks are overrated. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. It's ironic because I didn't get enough rest. Thank you for the reminder. I really should have turned my fan on. Where do you come from? Because judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. So you're a full-fledged oceanic. Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. It's... the American dream is difficult, to say the least. Sorry. Okay. Jeez. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females. Why? Because everyone wants to breed you? To get higher education, I got scholarships and opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know? But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We're still in contact. We do video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa. That's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy shit. What about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle. No, he's living in San Francisco. near our parents' house. He's a good kid and I'm the rebel, working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. Oh god, there go the eyes. They're the tired eyes, man. They start getting foggy. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso. You know, the usual. The usual it is. And I'm surprised I still remember that after 24 hours. Your espresso is ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Same. I love me some coffee. What the heck? Good evening, sir. Good evening. How can I help? I know who this is. I see it immediately. Yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps. Nothing you like on the menu. I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telur Madu Jahe. Jahe? It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have any eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add eggs once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. 1 cup of STMJ, so... Oh god. Shit. What was it again? STMJ. It's not on the thing. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. Milk, honey, ginger. Milk, honey, and ginger. It's a good thing you get access to the freaking dialogue all the time, because, oh man, I would not have remembered that. Honey, ginger, milk. Yeah. Here's your STMJ. Let's see. You almost got it right. I'm sorry. Care to point out the mistakes? I guess it's the honey. You should have put the ginger in after the milk. Oh. Noted. Don't worry about it, though. I've traveled to so many places in the States, and none of them got the STMJ right. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. My man hopped seats so fucking quick. Look at her. Look how cute. I love her so much. She's so stinking cute. May I ask how old you are? My man. I wish I had his confidence. You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Hypno. Who's the pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. She's still kind of weirded out. Oh, thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. I wonder she ran away from him. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Hypno. Please, call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong. Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay. I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. The boys. Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? Sorry. Okay. That's a lot faster. It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in the coffee shop talking with Freya and Hypno here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Oh, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. And distortion. Okay, not distortion. Pokemon reference. Okay, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I knew she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. Take advice, dads. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. Okay, I like singing too. You don't freaking see me making a big deal out of it. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe. Psst, Hypno. I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Did they really have to add the squelching noise to her feet? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for it. It makes a lot of sense, but like, wouldn't she be wearing shoes? Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we just have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on the manager, if that'll ease your mind. Please do. Can he do it that fast? Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Oh! Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. It was today's paper. I don't remember. Oh. This is not at all what I thought it was going to be. Okay. Hang on. Let me just ditch this stuff. R&D University, favorite things. Hendry. Aww. I think we're doing pretty good. Okay. Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I've gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. What? You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. And that would be terrifying, man. I would be absolutely petrified to be a parent. Like, I'm sure it's, you know, just raise them right, make sure they make good decisions, but I would just be absolutely petrified knowing that, like, maybe they might just not do the right, because I mean, like, I've made some stupid mistakes and it's just natural, I'm sure. But yeah, I can kind of really sympathize, kind of. Maybe it's not the right sympathy with this particular gentleman. But I mean, I can understand where he's coming from with the stress and the worry and all that. Because, yeah. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad. Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first. But my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Oh, the BGM switch. Oh, yes. It's a little bit more mellowed out than the other one, so it's kind of a good switch. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? This? What am I hearing? Maybe this. I don't know. Modeling and solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz, but things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. Ah, there you go. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. Just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. Good God. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? That's a pretty damn good argument. I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dream. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Hypno? Take all the time you need. Jahe Tabruk. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. Interesting. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize. I forgot that there's segue into days or nights. Why is it always raining? I'm not complaining, but shouldn't it not be raining this much? The Evening Whispers. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Werewolf representatives pushed the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salak town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Excuse me? Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully. Hang on a second, I'm trying to readjust this for a second. How's that? Is that better? There we go. My audio was a little loud, but not on OBS. I think it was just my headphones, headset, whatever you want to call them. But you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Who is it? Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. It was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Hypno for a moment. Sure. How can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those two. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. So tea and ginger. What did I try last time? Well, we have mint now, so maybe it's mint. There are weirder combinations. Ginger mint tea. Let's give it a go. Is this it? How is it? Nope. This drink doesn't even follow my guidelines. Far from it. Oh my, pardon. Wait, what? He said tea. I did tea and ginger. Never mind. Please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. What? Dude, that's so dumb. I know I did tea and ginger. Hang on. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Mr. Geller, we're done for the night. You're done? Or you're done? I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. I mean, she's kind of nice. Oh, this guy. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey, how are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Hypno just criticized my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choosing your own adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far, but instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. You know, I'm not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Does he know his phone is going off? Huh? With the help of my publisher. It's kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. Netstream, huh? It was nothing new, but because of marketing and the names involved, it reached mainstream markets. It sounds interesting and highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making a novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of a story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. That's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright. As Hypno said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Ginger latte. That's... What is that? That's coffee, milk, and ginger, I think? I have made that before, right? I think so. I haven't made it before, but let's see. Let's brew. Maybe it's milk and ginger flipped. Milk ginger coffee. No, that's not it. Here we go. Let's see if that does any better. Ginger latte, there it is. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. This kind of drink making skills, I wonder why this place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey's? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finish your job by bullshitting her. That's the finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. What, know how to bullshit? Yeah. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Good God, that's a... Ugh, I don't recommend doing that, like, ever. Just kind of throw that out there for anyone that's ever trying to do anything like that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I definitely don't recommend doing that. Don't do this. 1000%. Gonna tell you right now, it's not fucking worth it. Okay, I'll slay it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. And if those of you who don't know, an incubus is like the male version of a succubus, but less... What's the word? Less... I don't know, man. I don't know what the word is. It's just like less effective, I guess. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? It doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. Oh boy. Let me guess. Is it what I think it is? What? Cognac was sleeping with... Yep. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. It was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She's got into an argument, though. With whom? There was a male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. Who would do that for her? Oh, you would do that for her. Sorry, I mixed up the words. Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. Excuse me. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something else would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. Look, artist deserves more recognition. I mean, look at this art style, man. Look at this art style. So when I switched from the business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree. You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshiping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. Aren't we technically in the 22nd century? I don't know. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? Hold on. Okay. Getting a little bit better. Okay. What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. Let me fix my mouse pad. It's flipped upside down, or not flipped upside down, but flipped sideways, so it's not as much room to... There we go. More freedom! I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances may change. One day, one of you might regret your decision. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Again, take notes. Take notes. Jesus Christ, write it down. Do something. Take notes. I don't care what you have to do, just do it. Get out there and go find your love and work on it. Make sure you have communication. Oh, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Holy shit, it's been an hour already? Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege. But you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt just because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill. Because in this country, they charge $20,000 for it. This is getting way too real, man. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privilege you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyways, I've got to go. I like this guy. He's a very level-headed individual, and yet he's so stoic. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Hypno. And Freya, bye. Bro. I'm about to start reflecting on these days. Jesus Christ. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. You were leaving anyway. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write about that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world where only humans are around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some more inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. let's see. Bedchamber, a cup for those longing for deep slumber. Like me, except, you know, energy drinks are nullifying that. So, delicious. Delicious berry energy drink with a whole honkin' 6 grams. No, that's carbs. I don't care about that. I don't. It's skinny enough. Where's the friggin'? Well, it's a lot of caffeine. All right, let's go. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Another rainy night. Tuesday, I already read that. The Evening Whispers. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedatives illegally? Ouchella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Ouchella? What's that? That like Corgcella, where there's just a lot of corgis? Instead, this is just a lot of couches. Sports tournaments in space might be the only a few decades away. Good lord. I'm sorry. I have to keep messaging people. It's Saturday night. People want to bug me. And I can't tell them no. They don't know I do this stuff. It's the boys. He really never changed. I know. It was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Hypno. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredient you always have. You know what to do? Yep. Tea, ginger, milk. Let's give it a try. Ginger milk tea. And we can do a little latte art. That's not really doing me any good. Here, let's stir it up real good. Yep, that looks like crap. There we go. It's a ghost. Ooh, it's a ghost. Try this. Is that it? Tastes just like I asked. Too bad it's not it. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. Oh my god. Okay. I got people getting drunk and messaging me now. It's wonderful. Fucking Saturday nights, man, I swear. I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh, didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? Excuse me. He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Oh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple, really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Oh, like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they might have had ties to the mafia. And it might have lost some of their money in the stock market. Jesus Christ. A lot of their money. I'd... So likable, man. I swear. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. I overheard they were talking about. I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck the universe sent me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me that night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. BGM switch. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed Hyde. I'd prefer if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. I bet he killed someone. That's my hunch. That's my guess. I'm gonna hold on to that guess until he tells us. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Hypno. I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Tea-based drink that's warm and cool. Warm and cool at the same time, huh? Whoa, hello. So maybe ginger and tea? Or mint? You did say tea, right? Actually, let me reset. Maybe green tea? No. Tea is warm and cool. Maybe mint and... here we go. They're even. Right? That makes some sense. Here's your order. How'd I do? Let's fucking go, man. I'm a top tier barista. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Like I know, man. He's just like me for real. Alright. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya, by the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I've no interest in flirting with you. Damn! No. Okay, he's not like me for real. Oh god. You, you look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work. How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Hypno my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Oh, BGM switch. Overall, it was a good day. Okay. So overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away when by work when you're on a roll. Tell me about it. Even more frustrating when you're on a roll for one day and someone interrupts you on your roll and it throws off your entire rhythm. I have that happen so often that I don't like when that happens, like, at all. It's so stupid. And I blame leads. So if you're a lead, stop bugging your employees. I get it. Do the job. I'm doing my job. Leave me alone. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? Is that even a word? Okay, well, that answered my question. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. I almost said the forest. Oy. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. There it is. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to the patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. Fuck. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hyde. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Holy... Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it! Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? of course. But when I get to the moment, when I get at the moment, oh my god. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Hypno. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. I guess Hyde's leaving after today. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? All right. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Time lapse. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. Okay, Freya needs to lay off. I won't go into details, but going to war messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did the work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. And I needed his strength. But when I got to be interested in him... Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help. Which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go and get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Oh god, this guy. Oh, please, please let there be an interaction between these two. Good evening, everyone. Cool boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name to the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. And I got an achievement that says we are all friends. Oh god. Alright, please. Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Which, much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. Okay, hang on. This Tamagotchi thing is driving me nuts. Why does he have this? Oh, wait. I just realized your thing. Trying to find the place in person where I belong while doing something I love. Oh, it's so cute. I love Aqua. Shuffled. I can change the music? I didn't know. Nah. I'm cool with it. I'm chilling. No need to do that. And I'm gonna save. Well, I'll save on the next day. Well, it sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on the image we saw when we first arrived. Jesus. Image? Ah, the Arami Gendru album cover? Arami Gendru. That's supposed to be a reference to something? Okay, hold on, sorry. As for what we are doing, this place is really a perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Feel something, huh? Feel something. Feel something. I don't know, man. What would feel something? Maybe the brew pad has something. Bitter than hell itself. Warm energy boost, perfect for cold evening. I don't know. I have not made a lot. Good God. All right, let's do green tea with mint and lemon. High bitter. Mint lemon green tea. I've actually had that before. It's pretty good. Hope if anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Ooh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes, but you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. Forgot about this. You're really here to find a date. All the way from galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. No, it's not a dating sim, Manu. Also, hello. It's a, what would you call it? I don't know, actually. I can't remember what it's called exactly. Well, it's just stories. You meet people, you make stuff. It's pretty great. It's nice and kind of relaxing. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If it got you in a good story. If it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does that mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our story? Oh, God. Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yeah, that's called commitment. It's such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. True statement. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case, but Earthlings are stupid. Please, more girl-like voice? I'm not doing a girl voice, man. I think I said that yesterday. I don't have it in me. Man. Oh, hang on a sec. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? Well, you could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya. Oh, God. Are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path is starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. Yeah, it is. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker. Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer oh my god. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you want to do mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms? But how do your kinds have sex? Like, seeing how you drink, condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. What? Come on, man. Go into the details. This is getting really fucking weird. Don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. Excuse me? No. Oh god, no. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye! Take care on your way, sir. I love that guy. He's just such... I love these characters, man. They're so good. Oh. It's just really awkward. They got nothing. Okay. I need another freaking energy drink. I'm starting to feel it. It's my other one I finished. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc. Wow, I tried to think of how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivete? I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. Oh, God. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. Oh, I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Yay! I don't know how many days it's been. Like a week, I think. Maybe a little more than a week. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. What's the headlines today? The Evening Whisper. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. That doesn't look like Mace. That looks like he's lighting him on fire. Dwarven made cars face challenge against the unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Mother Earth saves forest, huh? I think I know who that is. I'm familiar with a certain Mother Earth. Welcome. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be an alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure. Check him back of the head. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through this website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Wait. We're? What did he mean by we're? Whew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Ish lady. Good evening, Hip. I can never remember her name. I mean, it's the same freaking... I should be able to remember the name. It's the same freaking name of the goddess in Konosuba. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence that we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea with a lot of mint coming up. Marakek. Your drink's ready. Ooh, it looks like really fresh. I call this Mirakek, inspired by its origin. Mirakek in Morocco. I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have teteric. Teteric. Haven't I made that before? No. How do I make teteric? How do I make teteric? Well, where is the... There's not a lot. Where's the... Okay, where's the one I just saw? Tibric? What is this? Coffee, ginger? Teteric. Maybe coffee, ginger, and... She... No. I don't know, man. Maybe mint. Ginger makeup. Nope. Trash it. Maybe... I don't know what teteric is. What is teteric? Also, I want to save my game. I don't know. Teteric. Teteric. Maybe choco powder. And cinnamon and milk. Cinnamon milk chocolate. That's not it. I don't know. Was she? Did she? Hang on. No. Teteric. Can I like look it up? No. Don't tempt me to look this up. I'll do it. You won't. You don't think I will, but I will. Teteric. It's gotta be. Well. Maybe coffee, and mint. I don't know. Mint coffee. Nope, I got freaking 2 more chances at this. Coffee and lemon? Black lemon. Fuck it. She's gonna hate me, but I don't... Or like, is there anything right? Because this is not what I ordered at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you. No need. But make sure it doesn't happen again. I don't know how to make teteric. I've never made it before. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. But it's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. Even with your help, we still need to do ridiculous amounts of overtime to make sure the game will be available for holiday season. Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they say. Please see your family. Get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. I'll stay longer in the office anyway. Yeah, see, they try to bribe you with overtime, but they just tax the hell out of you anyway. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. I don't. You'll feel guilty? I don't. I understand that so much. Okay, maybe sometimes. It depends. It depends on how early I leave. Like, if I don't feel good and I have to... If I don't feel good enough and I gotta leave, like, a few hours before I'm supposed to clock out, technically, yeah, I do feel bad about leaving some of the work, but if there's nothing going on, I don't care. Hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that, for guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. Why? Oh, I know there's a way to do this. Is it this way? No, it's not. I don't know. Whatever. Even for things I should feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. But it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series is born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation, healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this, so don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be so much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about this. What is it? The game got approved by the showcase at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. I can't read. Sorry. Stretching. Ugh. Oh, and then like half the bones in my body just snapped. Good God. Confirm it fast before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. Okay, hang on. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Because, yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. BRB. All right, we back. Yeah, sorry about that. What's stopping you? Oh, wait, what did she say? She's just not sure about another spot. Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. Thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. I don't know how to pronounce that. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror. Awkward silence. McLemmon. You know what? Huh. So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay the way if things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. Eee! No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come to the exhibitor badge with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I could just ask my lead to step in to skip this year. But I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. She's kind of into her, I think. I sense chemistry. It's cute. I like it. It's very cute. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you my guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. She's so cute. Got it. Now, let's see. Who could it be? It's Miss Rachel! Hi, Hypno. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Sweet hot chocolate coming up. No, she said hot chocolate, right? How do I warm this up? Ginger and this? I don't freaking know. Ginger, honey, chocolate. Man, hang on. Sweet hot chocolate. Maybe this? I don't freaking know. It's so hard to tell what's gonna make what. I'm trying to make a hot chocolate. Oh, I don't have any more. Oh, well, this is the last one. So here you go. How is it? I don't think this is what I ordered. I mean, it's a cup of hot chocolate. There's nothing special about it. Oh, I'm sorry for the mistake. It's okay. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. I think I was supposed to put honey in it. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Who could it be? Oh boy. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. This is really awkward. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Hypno. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you like it. Dad. Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's gonna help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants on the industry. He hasn't changed much. Even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years. That's pretty good. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. This is kind of sad. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. Give me a chance. You know what? It will take some time for me to learn. But I am learning. Or, you know. I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. And are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But we It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided, but that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Bro. This is breaking my heart. I feel so bad for this guy. 'Cause I kind of agree with him. She's just a kid. Excuse me for a moment, Hypno. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What, you didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I could do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely? Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you're capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Hypno, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. At the end of the day. I guess that's all for Oh. Oh. Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. Are you all right, sir? Sir? Oh. Yes, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. Sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright. Hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that is a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Just as we were welcoming the beginning of a new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know? They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Editing photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. It wasn't even the target of that abuse. But it haunted me with... It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. Or is it niche? Well, either one. But it's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with some friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Hypno. And sorry for bringing our fight into your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. And there it is. I think that's gonna be it. I like just hit the 2-hour mark, and I'm not gonna lie, my throat is kind of hurting a little bit from all the reading. But it is October 1st. You know what that means, though. Really funny memes that I haven't seen in a very long time. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform the Coachella 2020. Gail Naiman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Can I like... No, I can't. Let's go back to the main menu. All right. That's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna go drink some water, or maybe a little bit of honey and a tea or something, and try to get my throat back to working order. I'm gonna see if I can stream in the morning before I go to work. It's a big maybe. I have something happening from the hours of 2 p.m. to, I think it's 5, which is kind of awkward, because those are kind of, you know, the hours I wanted to actually stream. So we'll see. It's kind of unlikely. So that being said, if I don't manage to stream tomorrow, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully Thursday, and hopefully I can manage to actually, you know, stream on Thursday instead of pushing it off. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. This is a very fun and comfy game, and I love it a lot. And, I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, I'm definitely going to VOD these next week, but I might have to put them under specific constraints. I don't know, it depends. This is a very adult game from what I'm gathering, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in. I will see you guys soon. Anyway, bye-bye.